What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Trucker 219. We are looking at some more crash reactions today. Let's go. All right, we got a 2-lane road here. Oh my gosh, dude, you got to stay in your lane. I didn't see anything on the side there either to where he would need to come off. That would be the only excuse for me if there was something on the side of the road here that he needed to dodge. Luckily, nobody got hurt in that though, so that's good. All right, what we got here? Oh, uh-oh. What do we talk about? Pay your penalty for not paying attention. Go up to your next exit, turn around. There's no reason to cut off anybody for that. Oh, and you get to pay a penalty. Woohoo! Good job. Mechanical issues. You got all this other stuff instead of just going up to the next one, turning around. Pay your penalty for not paying attention because realistically, the likelihood of this happening is a lot higher than you think. Okay, this looks like a little bit of a winter situation. Some black ice going on. The road looks a little wet. Oh, you ran a stop sign. Instant karma. Let's take that one back for a second. All right, you got to come to a complete stop. Or if nothing, or if nothing else, look in your rearview mirror to see if there's a police officer behind you. All right, there's a business over here. Uh-oh, we got a car rolling up the side over there. Okay, this guy's trying to merge in. His blinker is indeed on. Yeah, we've talked about this one before. Just slow down for half of a second, let him in. But as soon as this car door starts open up, you better increase your awareness level because that could turn bad very quickly. All right, it says look here in the mirror. Okay, they're kind of... Yeah, his engine brakes are running, so he's trying to slow down. I can't even tell what's going on over here. Oh, looks like he was trying to merge over and this guy wouldn't let him in. I mean, it's the responsibility of the merging traffic to yield to the traffic that's there. The truck did try to slow down, so this car was kind of being a butthole about it. But nevertheless, you know, I mean, it is your responsibility to merge in safely. Okay, now you're brake checking. Now we got a problem for sure. Yeah, definitely right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, and you try to cut off the police officer. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Oh, still brake checking. Goodness gracious. Oh, man, I gotta love some instant karma. I love it. Yeah, if you have a situation like that where somebody's brake checking you and there is the instant karma, which is absolutely awesome, but nevertheless, take a second and pull off to the side so you can give the officer the dash cam, and it'll definitely help in their case to nail them for being crazy. Got a red light here. Okay, so this car's trying to find a squeezy spot in. Oh, truck, don't do it. What are you doing? Oh, okay. So they just said in here that this is a one-way. So this trucker was actually looking out for this car over here, making sure they're not coming down the wrong direction. Yeah, that was interesting. I wasn't sure what was going on here. I didn't see the one-way sign. I mean, I'm sure it's along this way somewhere. That's an interesting thing. I've never seen that happen to where the truck prevents a car from going the wrong way down a one-way. That's definitely very unique. I've never seen it, and it's a good thing they did. Okay, so we're in a bobtail here in like a little side parking lot. Anytime you're in like a small parking lot like this, you gotta be careful because as you can see right here, you got a power line. I mean, it looks like it's in the clear on this one, especially if you have a trailer too. Just be real careful. Oh. Okay, is this like a garage that they're supposed to pull into? Probably, but your stack's a little too high here, man. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, so if you're already in this situation, the best thing that you can do is dump your airbags on your trailer. All right, I made my face a little bit smaller here so you can see. But yeah, jeez, dude. Yeah, there's dump beds or dump airbags on the back of the trucks to where you can actually. The intention of it is to where you can lower your landing gear a little bit above the ground. This way, when you dump your airbags and you pull out from under it, the next guy that comes and just rams underneath of it, it's going to pick up the trailer just a little bit to where it's easier to crank that landing gear. But in a situation like this, it might help you get a little bit lower to avoid hitting that on your way back out once you're already stuck. But the solution to not doing this in the first place is knowing the height of your vehicle. And all that is taking a measuring tape, running it up, running it down, figuring out how tall you are. A good rule of thumb for semi trucks is 13'6" though. And one last thing on this, if you feel like it might be close, go close to it, hop out and take a look. It'll save you. That's one of the biggest problems in trucking is the height of your vehicle. I mean, obviously the length and just the size of it in general. Yeah, take an extra second, make sure you're good. Okay, this guy's got a nice CB, as you can see here. He's got that nice coil pointed forward. All right, this car is going to end up merging in on him. No turn signal. The lane ends. It's the responsibility of the car that's doing the merging to make sure that they can get over safely, not the lane of travel that's already there. Okay, we're taking an exit. Okay, he zips around, brake checks. Again, we've talked about it. Everybody's correct in their own story. So the way this guy's telling the story, he's in the right here. The way the trucker's telling the story, he's in the right there. But at the end of the day, video doesn't lie. Okay, we're going to watch this real quick through. So it's green, then red. Then back to green, then red. Lanes merging over here. Again, responsibility of the person driving to merge safely. Okay, now we're brake checking. Now it becomes a problem, but you've already run into the person. Get off on the side of the road, exchange insurance information. Good job getting to a safe spot to do that. Just be careful on the side of the road here. It's scary. All right, but on this one, though, you'll find this a lot of times in big cities where there's a lot of merging that's going on, where they'll have these lights that are for the merging traffic, and they will turn red and turn green and turn red and turn green. And the goal of that is to create a little bit of distance in between everybody getting on. This way they're not all lined up, piled together. So as we'll watch here, it's red, then it turns green once this car gets here. Then it's red for these guys, then it's green. And then it should have turned red again, but this car ended up trying to pass through it, maybe not being aware of the situation. Okay, this truck's pulling off. Oh, truck's in the middle of the road. Where did that come from? Okay, it looks like he's hung up here on his trailer skirts. Okay, yeah, the truck's all the way across the road. I didn't see that on the first round. But what's happening here is effectively this part's low, and then you got the trailer skirts that's in the middle, and that's what's dragging and hanging up, as well as the landing gear, it looks like. So it looks like he's stuck here too, to where he can't back up or pull forward. We're going to get back to some more crash reactions here in just a second, but first I got to give a big shout out to my friend the Hossicle. He's been commenting, liking my videos all over the place, and he has become my first member here on YouTube. So shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you very much. If you want to be like the Hossicle and become a member and join the 219 Convoy crew, which gives you extra perks that nobody else has on the channel, like special badges that tell you how long you have been a member on the channel. You get a new one each and every month, as well as some special emojis that are specifically for you members and you members only. You also get priority reply to comments and a shout out just like this one. If you want to do that, click down below. All right, let's see some more crashes. All right, we got some people walking here. Okay, we're in a trailer lot or some sort of business to where they have reefer units. Okay, you got a truck coming through in the same spot. They're wearing reflective vests too. Oh, what's about to happen there? Uh-oh. Holland. Oh, yeah, that's way too fast for that tight of a turn. Police are searching for a driver who stole a truck while crashing on South Road in, I don't know how you say that town. Okay, so this is basically crushed metal that's going to a recycling plant. A lot of the Coke distributors or Pepsi or whatever, they have a bunch of scrap that they can't use, so they bale it up. That's what's in this. It is quite heavy, though. And it makes an awful mess. Uh-oh. Know the height of your load. Oh, not the side-by-side. Side-by-side and top by bottom. It's coming off one way or another. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you've got to know the height of your vehicle. Oh, that's not a big deal. It didn't look like it was full of stuff. However, side note, I did have an instance driving down the road and I hit a 5-gallon bucket that I couldn't avoid, and it did end up busting up my front bumper just a little bit on the semi-truck. One of those cheap plastic ones that, you know, Freightliner has. So yeah, you got to be careful on running anything over on the road, even if you're in a big semi-truck. Okay, he's trying to slow down to pick up what he got. Terrible spot to do it. Oh, he's pulling it out of the front of the truck. Okay, somebody's on the side of the road here with a police officer. Traffic's coming to a backup. Yeah. I mean, this guy had to find an out too, though. I mean, realistically, what do you expect him to do? Go over here? Let's take that one back just so we make sure. I get it. That's a tough spot, but look, I mean, this guy's got to find an out. There's not enough room in between here and the median, especially with that guardrail there. He's slowing down. I mean, he could have been paying a little bit more attention, but he had to find an out too. Good job on you for paying attention. I mean, laying on the horn, I guess, but everybody did what they were supposed to do. It couldn't have gone any better than that. Oh, look at this scenery. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, you gotta slow down. That's crazy. And then this truck almost gets into this car. Hit and run at 120 miles an hour. Okay, we got snow. Green light. Okay. School bus tries to turn in here. That's a tough one. I don't know if I could ever be a bus driver. It's one thing to be in charge of my life and maybe the 4 or 5 lives that are around me right there in my direct vicinity, but to be carrying babies on board and worrying about end up getting into something with them, oh my gosh, that'd be terrifying. So shout out to the bus drivers, the folks that drive people around cities, the school buses. I don't think I have the courage to be in charge of that many lives and their safety. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty safe driver, but nevertheless, yeah, I mean, shout out to you. That's incredible. So thank you. This guy's definitely needs to probably be reevaluated, though, at least. Okay. Not smart. Not smart. Number one, let's take it back. Number one, this person isn't even in the turning lane. This truck is. And number two, you're jumping out in front of a semi-truck. What are you thinking? Yeah, I mean, this was the turning lane right here. And if he was over here, he could clearly see that there's a yield sign right there. And yield to oncoming traffic. Man, oh man, people. Okay, we got snow conditions, extremely bright sunlight over here. Okay, merging without looking in his mirrors. There's really not much of an excuse for that. He just didn't check his mirrors. Oh, and then he gets sideways too in the slick winter weather. And that guy's gone. He's gone. And this is why I tell you guys to get dash cams. If you need links to good recommendations, I got them down below. Go check it out. Because this guy just... Because this guy just completely took off on him, and it looks like he can't get in contact with the company. Have your dash cam, one that's good at reading license plates and all that. Okay, so 2 trucks, one's passing the other. Okay, we're looking in the mirror down here. Okay, pickup truck cutting off the semi, brake checking. Hard brake checking. Goodness gracious. I mean, if nothing happened, nothing happened, but goodness gracious. Oh, so it sounds like he's got a teammate in the back of the truck. So team driving is when 2 drivers will alternate shifts. One will be in the sleeper berth sleeping while the other is driving, and vice versa. But since this guy had to jump on his brakes and hit his brakes real hard, that driver that was in the bunk probably went sliding out of the bunk and onto the floor. Now, they do have some securement things, but it's very difficult to get a good night's sleep when you have a cargo net draped over your body. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Oh, Tennessee. Okay, this is, my guess is Mount Eagle. Ramp 2. Yep, I-24 East, exit 139 over 2. This is Mount Eagle. This is what's known as a runaway ramp. And basically, if your brakes are failing for any reason, like this guy's smoking up a little bit here, you can run away on this ramp. Obviously, you got cars here to where he can't get over. At the top of the mountain, there's a pull-out station, so you could check your brakes, number 1. And number 2, also, it stops you. There's a stoplight up there. This way you can downshift into a lower gear before you start heading down the mountain. If you are heading down a mountain, always use a lower gear than what you would normally use. He tries to take it. He successfully takes it, but so does this car. I've always wondered why they put it on this side when truck traffic normally is traveling over here. But that's what these things are used for. They do what they're supposed to do. It's a hill going up instead of going down. If your brakes are failing, it'll stop you. Some of them are all set up in different ways too, and we may do a reaction to how those are set up at some point. But a lot of them have ripples, or this one is specifically sand. Some have gravel, things that are just high friction to where it's going to slow you down. Okay, we got winter weather conditions. Looks like you got a snow drift. Snow drifts are when the wind is blowing snow across the road. They can just add a layer of slickness out of nowhere. That's exactly what's happening here. Got a little loose. Keep it up. Keep it upright. He's doing a good job at controlling the fishtail. All right, so we got a green light here. Let's take a look at the signs. We got to pay attention to what's going on here. Got a green light here. He can turn here when it's clear, number 1. Number 2, we got a do not U-turn. So don't U-turn. My guess is this is what this guy's going to do. I mean, he's just kind of cutting everybody off in general. Okay, let's take this one back just a second. Yeah, so it says do not U-turn here. Got a green light, but there's no businesses or anything to turn into over here. I mean, you got apartments and stuff that you should be backing into or driving into, whatever. But there's no reason for this guy to turn at all, really. Okay, this guy's got his turn signal on. I mean, he sounds like he's trying to slow down too already. And just doesn't have enough room to make it work. Yeah. Yeah, pay your penalty for not paying attention. Go up to the next one, turn around. Not a big deal. I mean, this happens all the time. You can't just be jumping out in front of people because you're going to miss your exit. You got to go up, turn around, pay your penalty for not paying attention. Otherwise, it very well could end up in you in an accident, and then you're going to be paying a penalty regardless. So do yourself a favor, take the extra couple of minutes to go up and turn back around. All right, y'all, that's it for this one. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. It means the world to me. We just crossed 5,000 subscribers the other day, and I'm super excited about it. But if you like this video and you want to see more like it, I got a whole reactions playlist right up here. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye.